not weekend, his break.
His break. Oh.
It-
For matter of fact, I'll talk about that, and then we'll lead to the questions.
All right.
That's how we'll just kind of get the flow. You guys talking in the mics, and then we'll get into that.
Okay.
All right.
Be too close to it.
What?
What?
My name's Kendrick.
Needs to be proper. Needs to be natural speaking voice.
I'm Dylan.
That's not how it sounds like.
I don't want to speak too high, and then you hear it, and I have a high pitched voice.
It's gonna be high pitched. You'll sound just like me in them videos.
Yeah.
Dylan probably had the deepest voice of all of us.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, are we ready? Oh,
You just killed the whole goddamn.
I didn't know he
I
was.
was letting y'all vibe and talk and go right into it. You go, are we ready?
Oh, I didn't know.
Well, I didn't know you were starting to get ready. That's just.
I thought we were. I thought you were gonna do your.
I already started taking. I like what y'all was talking.
Oh, that's good then.
3 minutes.
3 minutes. I'm glad I went over here cursing out loud. And I'll tell you another. Okay. All right. Welcome to another episode of Daddy Everyday Podcast. We got a special edition today. I got some special guests in the house. I'll let them introduce themselves. Whoever wants to go first.
My name is Dylan.
Awesome. And
I'm Kendrick. I'm the eldest in the son tree of two. This is the youngest.
okay. We got Dylan, age 9. I guess he had to think about it. And Kendrick, 17.
Yeah.
We're turning the tables today. I'm going to let them interview me. Give me a break from that and let me get to answering these questions, see what my guests feel like. So we're going to have Kendrick leading us off with some questions. But before we get into that, you guys ready for spring break?
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'm ready to chill on the few days that I'm not working the entire day. So, getting growing up and that to be an adult,
My son's working. I can't believe it. Wow.
Even though it feels like you can.
Yeah, I can't believe my son's working. All right. So let's do it. I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right. Well, let's get these.
Bring it.
All right. Now, I want to ask you a question. You are a father
That I am.
and you had parents like we do.
Yes.
And I just wanted to ask, if there's something that you could have asked your parents, what would be something that you would like to ask them?
How did you guys do it? I had no idea what. Oh no, not do it. I mean, like, was I know that? But anyway, how did you guys manage being parents? Because like, I had no idea what being a father truly was. Like, of course, growing up, you see my dad go to work, he interact with us, but it wasn't until I became a father I said, "Whoa, this is on another level." And it gets easier in the sense of, I love you guys, so that part is easy. But it's challenges at every age you guys go through. It's more challenges, and every day is new to me in a sense. Like, I mean, you're working now. Like, you guys are doing really good in school and all that stuff. Like, so you're making me proud, but at the same time, I have to make sure I'm on point as far as making sure I'm giving you guys the guidance so that one day you're fathers on yourself or just going out into the real world. So I just wish I would have asked both of them, how did you guys do this? And also tell them thank you, because this is a difficult job. Difficult in the sense that of the outside world and you guys growing and you're having your own mindsets and sometimes challenging me and those type things. And it's not a cakewalk, but I love it and I love doing it every day. I hope that answers your question, sir.
Very sweet of you. Well, let's talk about growing up. What was something that you wanted to be when you were growing up?
All right, so I wanted to be a big time music mogul. Yes, I wanted I want to be as big as Puff Daddy when he was Puff Daddy. Like, so that was what I wanted to do. So, like, growing up, I was a rapper at one point. When I think I was about Dylan's age, 9. I was Kid Fresh, and I had two raps that I wrote out. They were probably more like poems, but one was Money, and I shot a music video with my brother and my sister. I don't know if they even remember because I was like 9, so they had to be like 6 and 5. And I had my allowance, so I rapped probably like 4 bars. And then I threw up my $7 in the air, so I was ready. So I was throwing up, cash or making it rain before they even knew what making it rain was. So yeah, I wanted to be in the music business. So, but not as a rapper. Later, I realized, no, I can't rap.
Oh, well, you like to sing a lot, so I'm sure you still remember the flow of it. So I don't know about rapping, but you can sing a little bit,
Yeah, I can sing, but not sing. You'll learn later what the difference.
Well, on this topic, growing up, of course, still, growing up, you have parents.
Yes.
So and you are a dad. So what's something that you remember about your dad?
My dad worked. Like he was like, if he wasn't at work, he was asleep. But then those moments that we had together though were special. Like that's how I got into wrestling, or as my brother say, wrestling. But so he introduced me to that. So I would watch wrestling with him, football with him. We never did the going outside kind of thing. He wasn't like on that tip as far as a father, but he introduced me to like, football, wrestling, westerns. That didn't catch on to me, but he would like try to show me things with cars. He showed me how to change brakes. I don't know how to change brakes now. I wish I would have paid more attention when he showed me. That's like some of the things I do with you guys now. It's like the things I show you. Mm-hmm. Hold on to or embrace, even if you don't understand now, just hold on to that, because later in life, that's when it'll serve you. So I wish now, when he was showing me certain things, I wish I would have paid attention more, because I could use that. Like, I really be great to know how to change my brakes. And I think he showed me how to change my oil and things like that. So, yeah.
I made a business off of changing people's oil.
Yeah.
Well, you all miss opportunity, but there will be later opportunities to come.
Sure,
So
for sure. Thank you for keeping me inspired and motivated. Anything you have to ask before Kendrick gets back into these hard-hitting questions?
So, if you weren't working at Target, what job would you have?
Wow, that's a stretch. I would work in the truck. Like the logistics of it, that's a fascinating part of getting, the freight in and out to the floor and all that type of stuff. So that's what I would do. Or if they had a door greeter, I would like to be the door greeter and sing to all the guests coming in. I would probably recite Biggie rhymes for them as they came in. You know how I like to do.
Well, you have to make sure that they're above a certain age so they can actually know.
No, they getting this uncut, raw Biggie.
Thank you for your answer.
Oh, you're welcome, sir.
Well, I want to be a little personal with it since I'm a high school student. I want to know what was something people described you in high school.
It depends who you ask, because for some, I was super quiet. I would say they all thought I was smart. I had them fooled. But some would say super quiet. Others would say, oh, that boy is goofy. And some would say I'm extremely funny. So it's all over the place. Around certain people, you kind of open up more. So it's across the board. It's across the board. So every person probably have a different opinion on me, but I would think the most would be funny. I was a funny guy, funny and smart, very studious.
I get that from my father.
Which part, the goofy?
Nah, studious. Go with it.
Okay.
I could disagree.
Oh, wow. Okay.
well,
He's goofy.
high schoolers, they get jobs. So, what was your first job?
My first job was at a grocery store in Columbus, Georgia, Lewis Jones. I started working there when I was 16. Started as bag boy and worked my way up to produce clerk. So yeah, I put in that work to get that. It was probably like about 25-cent raise, but you know, back then minimum wage was like $4.25. So that's what I started off, $4.25.
Came a long way.
Came a long way.
How many? Let's say average every week. How much did you work?
I probably average about 20 hours a week. Yeah, I work about 20 hours a week. I think you have me beat most weeks. What you working now?
I mean, I would say also probably like 20 hours average. You know, sometimes you get those short weeks, sometimes you get those long weeks, but you know, it's still working.
Okay.
Putting in that money.
Okay.
So, Dylan,
You have anything for me?
I still got nothing.
you still got none? It's all good. It's all good. You know, because I'm a speaker. You know, and if you just got anything you want to say, you can speak. You know.
I'll just be like, oh, hey, I got a question.
Okay, yeah, just
Well,
jump in.
just-
Okay,
just let it
very good.
roll.
Okay.
Well, that's the growing up part. Now we in the modern age of fatherhood.
Yes.
And I would like to ask, you've raised us pretty well, but if it was anything different, you want anything different you wish you've done differently as a father?
What would I have done differently? I strive to try to improve almost every day. Like I think about what I'm doing with you guys on a daily basis. So I'm constantly evolving, I think, as a father. As you guys are getting older, things are changing, whether it's technology, the world itself. So if there was something I would do differently, I think I wish I would have read to you guys more. Growing up, when you guys were in your mom's belly, I said, yeah, I'm gonna read to them every day. And then when you guys were little, you'd be like, oh, don't forget my bedtime story. I'm like, oh, I used to roll but like, I wish I would have just read to you guys more. You guys are pretty bright. But I still wish I would have just read to you guys more.
Well,
about that.
I mean, we communicate a lot still, so it's still words being flown at each other.
I thought you were about to say I can still read to you.
No, heck no.
I mean, I can read you any sports articles if you need me to. So
Okay, I'm not there yet. I can still read for myself. Thank you.
okay, well, you never know. But with fatherhood, do you believe that fatherhood is different or easier today compared to maybe the latter years?
I think fatherhood gets increasingly more difficult. The world is constantly changing, so it will always continue to get difficult. I mean, like 10 years from now, fatherhood will be more difficult than it is now. With like I mentioned, technology, the way of the world. So it's not something you can just go into autopilot. Mm-hmm. You have to constantly evolve. So that's why I'm steady at it every day, trying to, if by improving myself, I better myself as a father. So it's definitely more difficult now than it used to be. But that's not shortchanging fathers of yesteryears. Mm-hmm. It was difficult then for them. So it will always be a difficult but rewarding job.
I mean, as the times change, there's more things accessible now, more things that could also make it a little bit easier, mm-hmm. Like there's more things they can be accessible to, like maybe growing up, you didn't have this much access to this certain thing, but now you can have access to it, and it's a better experience for both of y'all because y'all can bond on more things.
That's true. It's about for father as far as when it comes to bonding, even yesteryear and even today, it's just putting in the effort. There's more things out there to be more engaging with, mm-hmm. but I mean, it can be something simple you can engage with. So it doesn't always have to be how much technology or whatever's out there. You can just bond over anything. Like, just like how my dad bonded with football and wrestling with me, and still got love for football like that.
Yeah, we bond over football up.
Yeah, and that's how, just how I was watching football, and I saw the evolution with you, where you were start off, hey, who's winning? And then you'll go run off and play. And then you'll get to where you'll watch a play or two. And then you got to a quarter. And then you go out to a game. And now you're like, hey, the game's on. Like, you're getting me ready for it. So, yeah, you can bond over anything. You know, it's just about spending time together.
Yeah. You know.
How you doing over there, Chicken Fry?
We have a nice little nickname system, you know. Always a fun time. But to speak some truth, I want to ask, what is one of the hardest moments of being a father in your lifetime?
I would say, and I still think about this often. I think about this every time, even with Dylan wearing a hoodie right now. My toughest moment was the death of Trayvon Martin. And you were probably like 6 or something like that. And I remember that dude being on trial for murdering Trayvon Martin, and my reaction when he was found innocent. And I screamed out, and I can't remember what I screamed out. And you said, what's wrong? And I told you, you know, what happened to Trayvon, and you said, oh, that's not right. And you came and gave me a hug. And what bothered me, not only did this kid lose his life, but for you always like to wear hoodies. And they portray, you know, the hoodie, they try to portray him like he's a villain or a thug because he wears a hoodie. And I was like, my son can be Trayvon Martin. And I still think about it now, like Dylan likes to wear his hoodies and things like that. I'm like, you know, we're still viewed like that. So like, that's the tough part for me. Is like, I could, you know, try my best to protect you guys, but you guys got to go out into the real world. So that's difficult for me because I have no control over the real world. I mean, all I can do is prepare you guys mentally, make sure you got book smarts and street smarts. But, you know, I mean, when you're out there, all you got is what I tried to instill in you. And I hope I instill enough in you to make you aware of situations, to help protect yourself, and just to be, you know, conscious of what's going on out there. So the toughest part is just, you know, releasing you guys into the real world. So
I got a question.
Yes. What's up?
So we heard about what was the toughest thing about being a father, but what's the toughest thing you have to go through as a kid?
As a kid. Wow. Cool. So the toughest thing as a kid. So I would say it was the toughest thing I had to go through was we went from growing up from cul-de-sac, nice cul-de-sac, living where every kid I played with had a mom and dad in the household, a pet, 2 cars, you know, backyard. It's like we went to that living, you know, we went to living in basically the slums where most households didn't have a mom and dad in their household. I was blessed to have a mom and dad in the household, but adjusting to that, because that was a completely different life. It was like, and I don't know, you guys don't watch 70s and 80s sitcoms, but it was like going from the Cosby Show to Good Times. I know some of the viewers are aware of that, but like it was such a huge adjustment to living. So I would say that was the toughest for me, and not so much that I was scared or anything, because I adapt very well, much like you guys adapt very well. But it's just that adjustment in the sense that I didn't realize people live like this. Mm-hmm. Like I was so used to my way of life, and then I was like, I saw another side. So I was like, that was the only adjustment, or the toughest part of my childhood. Other than that, I had a good childhood. I can't front.
I got another question.
Oh, go ahead.
Out of everything you know I made out of paper, what would be your favorite thing I ever made?
Okay, so Dylan likes to make, his own toys. Basically, he makes little action figures, costumes, basically all out of paper. So I would think my favorite is probably the last thing you made with the bumblebee. If you guys follow me on social media, I'll give out that later on. I'll post a picture of he made the bumblebee mask with the
Little blaster thing.
That's really cool. And you did it like super fast. You were in my room. You came in, said something to me. You left out, and then it seemed like minutes later you came back with a full costume. So that was really cool. I would say that's probably like the coolest thing. Yeah.
Thanks.
You. Well, I guess we're talking about things you like. Well, what is your favorite? What's your favorite thing to do with me? What is something that you like to bond over with me?
Well, of course, this is the reason why it's on the table. But Madden. I like playing Madden against you. I like when I get the victory, of course.
Which is barely.
Barely, but it happens, and it's such a sweet moment in my life when I beat you. I can't wait to beat you in like double digits to really crush your soul. That's what I'm aiming for. So I'm trying to get like 400 yards rushing on you, like something crazy. So yeah, so that's my favorite bonding thing with you is beating you in Madden when it happens.
Which will never happen again.
Oh, well, we're going to get on that during spring break.
Yeah, no.
Well, with this legacy that you're building with this fine podcast and these nice books and whatnot,
Thank you.
What is something that you will want to be remembered for?
Number one, a great father. Long as you two guys think I was a great father, that's the number one thing I want to be remembered as. Like, he was a great father. Then maybe the opinions of others, like he was a great father, and it inspired them to be better fathers. I want to be remembered for doing my part in trying to make the world a better place. For everyone that if you know me, I want you to say my life was a little brighter. My life was a little easier. I was a little bit more entertained. I was a little bit more educated. I was a little bit more encouraged because I had experienced Delonzo Barnes. So that's what I want to be remembered for.
It's nice. And you're doing a great job as a father, and I'm sure you'll be inspiring a lot of people with your works of art, your books.
Thank you.
Then, just this podcast,
Yeah.
and shared a lot of people and get to see, oh, this is how a father interacts with his sons, how their life is,
You all right over there? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, Dylan, how are you doing?
Doing good.
Good.
I think I have another question.
Oh, let's go.
So since you're speaking about podcasts,
Mm-hmm.
do you think that you'll be able to show off me and Kendrick a bit more?
I don't like anyone stealing the shine from me, so no, I'm just joking. Yeah, I would like to keep you guys around me. I mean, I figured out, you guys will be kicking it a little bit longer in life, so maybe have you guys around every once in a while, carry my stuff in, and then when it's showtime, you guys hit the bricks,
Well, my Hit the Bricks will be stopping because soon, hopefully, I'll be able to drive around, so.
Dylan, do you think Kendrick ever going to drive?
No.
Thank you. That answers that question.
Well, spring break's happening, so, we'll be putting in that effort. I'm putting it on the
You
internet.
hear him? So we driving spring break.
We gonna put in the effort to learn and do it.
I asked a direct question. Are we driving during spring break?
When the opportunity arises, yes.
Okay, I was about to say, Dylan, he's not answering question. So, Dylan, he's telling me that we're going to drive during spring break. Are you going to be in the car?
If he were to actually drive, then yes.
You'll be in the car if he's driving?
If he was actually driving.
Okay. So we're going to see. We'll see spring break. I'll give you guys an update if he actually drives. But okay.
So it's good that you like want to bring us more here on the podcast.
No, I did.
Giving us more experiences with you.
Okay. Well, and it's funny you say that. So one of the reasons why I wanted you guys to come onto the podcast is because of something not Dylan. You guys know how I do. Kendrick said when he was younger than you, my very first book, Daddy Every Day, Rewriting the Black American Dad Story, I had my first book talk, and you were just a baby, like holding you like this baby. And Kendrick said to me, "Oh, this is great. You know, you're doing stuff with your book, but I don't want you to get too big." And I was like, "Why don't you want me to get too big?" And you said, "Because you won't have time to spend with me." And that's why I worked on a book with you, Kendrick. That's why everything conferences I go to, I have you help set up the table. Yeah. You guys be a part. I want you guys to be a part of this because you guys inspired this. So it's only right that you guys are a part of this. So, yeah, I think I answered your question. Mm-hmm. Oh, it was you. You asked the question. Yeah. Yes. So yeah, I definitely want you guys just to be around and be more involved in everything I do with Daddy Every Day, because you guys are the reason for it. So,
well, let me ask you a question. What would you say has been like the happiest moments of your life? I mean, you can name 3 or you can go on more, but what are some things that you are very fond of and you remember a lot?
Okay, so of course, you being born. I remember every detail of it. I was at work and I got a call. I was working overnight and I got a call. They said, "Hey, answer line 4. I went to the phone. Phone wasn't working, ran to another phone. It wasn't working. And the whole crew is following me because they know this could be the call about you being, need to, take your mom to the hospital because Kendrick is about to come out. And then I finally talked to your mom. She said, "It's go time." And I ran out of the building. The ride was 30 minutes. It probably took me 10 minutes to get home and get her to the hospital so that hours later, Kendrick can be born. And so that was a very special moment. And then, of course, another special moment is when Chicken Fry over here was born.
Not Chicken Fry. When will you let go?
Never. I remember that moment watching, what was it, Scandal. And then, not Grey's Anatomy. Was it Grey's Anatomy? No, Grey's Anatomy came first. Then Scandal. So we were watching Scandal, and your mom said it was go time again. So those two are the biggest moments of like just pure joy, just holding you guys, like from talking to you guys from her belly to actually holding you guys in my arm, are the biggest moments of my life. So those are the 2 greatest moments of my life. Yeah.
Nice.
And I'm not just saying that because you guys are right here. And if somebody else asked me that question, I say something about like when I had the chance to meet Biggie. That's probably my 3rd.
Oh.
No. Meeting Biggie's first.
I mean, I know it happened first in your lifespan, but we got to be on top.
Okay. Maybe you guys are.
We're like the most.
No,
people in your life.
it's one of you guys is 1. Meeting Biggie in person is 2, and then the other one is 3. So,
Hey.
Well, we know.
hey, I don't want to start nothing, but we
know who's on top. That's that Madden champ.
But yeah, so those are my 3. We're gonna throw Biggie in there on my 3 most exciting and moments in life.
Nice. In your lifetime, you experienced many things, and
Yes,
I want to get to know, has there been any regrets in your life that you wish you capitalized on?
There's regrets. So, okay. So this is, and we're doing this right now as far as looking at colleges for you. My biggest regret, I wish I would have stayed on campus. Shout out to my uncle for letting me live with him while I was going to school. But I wish I would have stayed on campus just to have that campus life experience. So, and I also wish I would have went to a completely different school. But the campus life is the biggest thing. That's a regret I have. That's why I want you to at least experience that. Another regret would be I wish I would have, not trying to trigger anything, but like a real regret is I wish I would have dated your mom more. Like in our marriage, I wish I would have just dated her more. Like say, hey, want to go out? Like that kind of thing. I can't like, and when I think of regrets, it's things I can't change. So I can't change that. I'm not trying to go back to school now just to go live on campus because it's going to be weird being in that dorm room and you guys in there too.
Only one of us would be.
Only one? Oh, you wouldn't come stay on the campus with me?
I'm 9 years old.
No,
I'm still in the fourth
But
grade.
you guys are still my kids, so I got to have my kids with me on campus. You can help me with my homework.
Yeah, no.
He can tell you that this is question 1 and that's question 2.
No, but the other thing I regret is not applying myself to my living up to my full potential. Like in school, like that's why like with you guys, I stay on top of you guys as far as schooling and stuff, because there's a lot of things that can come natural to you, so you kind of just coast by. But I'm like, no, dig into things a little deeper, study a little harder, things like that. I wish I would have did that because school was easy for me, so I didn't apply myself like I should have. So I wish I would have applied myself more when I was in school. So yeah.
Okay, good things, but I guess not so good thing. What I have to ask with regrets, the stuff that are in the past, but fears can be something that happened in the past that are happening now or could happen later. So I would like to ask, what is one of your biggest fears in life?
It's still the not living up to my fullest potential. I still am hesitant to do certain things. Like overthinking is a way of where you think you're working towards something, but you're not. It's action is when you're actually working towards something. So you can think about something all day. If you're not applying yourself or actually doing it, you're never gonna, truly accomplish anything. So like, heck, with this podcast alone, I've been thinking about doing a podcast since they came out with the term podcast. And if it wasn't for, shout out to Big Lat, if he didn't say, hey, we shooting a podcast next week, I probably still wouldn't be shooting a podcast right now. Like this is the 4th episode. I'll probably be at home right now watching some arena football or something because I'm still jonesing for the NFL to come back. So that's the not applying myself thing. So there's a good thing to have people around you that will push you to be at your best. So keep that in mind with anybody that's around you. If they're not pushing you to greatness, you need to leave them alone. That's another life lesson for you guys.
Thanks. We'll definitely apply that more. And well, Dylan, we always got to check up on you. You
AKA Short Stacks.
I'm not pancakes.
know.
How long you gonna be right? That's Scooter.
All right, that's Scooter.
That's your joke? How long you going to be riding that?
I got it from a movie.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, scooters travel a lot across the world. And speaking of the world, I would like to ask another question. What would be some world events that have impacted you in your life?
World events. It's every school shooting. I can't just narrow it down to one. Everyone, because I think about you guys. even one time when I had to go pick you up from when you were in middle school and you guys were on lockdown. And we had no idea why you guys were on lockdown. And this was like 3 or 4 days after there was a school shooting somewhere, I think somewhere in Texas at the time. But like those are like just always shake me. Anytime there's a school shooting. I would say that's the biggest thing. Also, the other biggest thing that shaped me or gave me hope, because I used to say to you, "This way, Mr. President," when you were just in a car seat. Every time I put you in the car, I say, "This way, Mr. President," and thinking that you would be the first black president. Somebody beat you to it. You can be second, or you could be second. Ooh.
What?
It's going to be a new world order for real if you're the second.
I would never want to be president.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Too much responsibility?
How am I supposed to be a president?
Not now, like later in life.
You mean well, you can be the president of your class. You can be the class pres, you know.
Yeah, that's even a thing.
Hey, I'm sure in some classes you can be the one to be like, hey, we should do this, you know.
And I'll be first. I'll be the first class president.
Hey,
in elementary.
You know, 5th grade, you can start your build your empire, you know, and then travel out to the middle school with it. You know, you got a good bright personality that you can speak up and maybe get some new changes in. You know, I wish the best for you, buddy.
Oh, look at that fake tender moment. What else you got for me?
Real. It's a real world, real love. Ain't that right? Yeah, that's what's up.
This is not how they are at home.
Yeah,
Okay.
kind of.
It's a real world, real world. But at home, you know, I would like to ask and pose another question.
Sure.
That something happens in the house, you know, it's parenting, you know.
See you.
I mean, I'm a great speaker.
Did you see him just? He didn't even try to hide it. He's like, oh.
I did the first 2 times.
I've heard it those times. I ignored him, but yeah, we'll work on you on that. But go ahead.
Yeah, though.
But when it comes to parenting, I want to ask that maybe you can talk directly to the audience about what is some parenting methods that you believe that all parents should adopt. And
oh, that's the question. Great.
Yeah.
Bonding with your kids is something you don't have to have a lot of time to do. Just have a moment. I have Madden with Kendrick. I play Kirby and Uno with Dylan. Just something where it's just fun. I don't text. I don't talk on the phone or anything. Just have those moments of bonding. Like I know we're all like busy parents and everything, but you need to have moments where it's just you and your kid. Special, like I do things with them together and then I do things individually. So I would just say that's something I'll pass on to parents. It's just taking the time to bond with your kids.
And now I have a question.
Go ahead.
So when you said bonding, like how you bond with me, when you said Kirby, I was like, So what was your favorite moment throughout the entire time of us playing Kirby?
My favorite moment is... It's a laughable moment is when you try to control my character. Like if I'm running ahead, you tell me, oh no, come back. Because if you guys ever played Kirby, I can't go a certain distance away from Kirby. I'm Waddle Dee and he's Kirby. So are they up here? This is Waddle Dee. And then is that Kirby? Yeah, he's in
the pink one.
That's Kirby. That's the box form of them. But anyway, I can't go too far away from him. So if I want to go ahead and fight the boss and he stays back here, I can't. It'll zoom me back to him or warp me back to him or whatever the term is. So I'm just amused that when we're playing and I'm over there just fighting the boss and then you're like, no way. And you'll move back, which will force my character to come back. So I like those moments. It's funny to me. I just laugh to myself, but that's probably my favorite part.
Honestly, I thought you were gonna say to me like that final boss thing was like the ending part of the game.
No, I mean that is fun. That is part of it, but it's also funny how I'm over there just fighting away with my spear, my only weapon, and he can be fire and ice and all that type of stuff, and all I got is a spear, and I'm over there fighting. And if he's scared or don't want to fight, he just moves back and forces my character to come back. But
Now I don't have to worry about that because I have a shield which makes me invisible to like almost anything.
oh, that's what's up. You need talking to the mic.
Well, you just want to be personal with you, you know.
I was like, Emma, forget these mics. I just want to talk to my mic.
Well, you know what? Well, you know what?
Something to think about.
You know, we can just be a little goofy now, and you know, like just ask some random, you know, just like you know, out of the both of us, young Dylan Alexander Barnes the first,
But you say my full government like
and
that.
Yeah, I'm just saying full
Dylan
government.
Barnes.
So I heard you.
you know, I just want to who's your fave? Who you got to pick one of us. Who's your number one? Top
Who's
dog.
my favorite? Mm-hmm. Who's my favorite? Wow. You know what? I ain't even gonna chicken out. I'm gonna answer this question.
All right, go ahead.
Man, you guys will be devastated. Let me think. I'll just think of it. Yeah. Yep, that's my favorite. All right. I did it in my head.
You did in your head.
Yeah.
That's new.
Do you want me to answer it, Dylan?
Yes.
It's got picked
But
up on
after
on the audio. So
when he answers it, when he asks the question, it's like, I wonder what he'll say. Now it makes me curious to want to know what you're gonna say.
Okay, here we go, guys. My favorite son is
has to pick up on the audio.
has to pick up on audio. My favorite son is. Yeah, right. Go ahead, boy. What's the next question?
I thought you were actually gonna answer the question.
Wait, really? I was trying to build suspense.
Well, you can.
You know what?
Wait, Kendrick, was that a real question?
Yeah, I just wanna.
I wrote it down in my phone.
No, you did not. I saw you. You were like,
No, I can't. You
ain't
can.
that
You
fast.
can never answer that question. What? You know what? I tell you what. When you turn 18, I'll answer the question.
Dylan.
in fact, if you'll even still be with me by that time,
Hey.
Well, you said you're gonna.
I don't mean like you think.
You're
Like,
gonna be traveling
no.
out?
I meant to like if we'll still be together, like still be in touch.
Wait a.
Well, no, I hope that.
Wait a minute.
I'm not trying to say what
I'm
you
sorry.
think I'm trying to say.
Well, I tell you what. What are you trying to say? Because I'm concerned now. Apparently there's plans in motion that I don't even know about. So what are you trying to say?
I'm trying
So
to
that's in 9 years. So what's going to happen in 9
Oh,
years?
it is. So I'm trying to say, by the time I'm 18, will I still be able to like bond with you, like still like live with you? But
Wait,
You in high? You'll be in high school.
Wait, Kendrick's 17. So he's almost there, and we're still cool. How come you feel?
He still drives me. So
Why do you feel?
yeah, because you don't have a car, you
But-
never learned to
Wait,
drive.
but why do you feel? Because this is interesting. This is let's get this out. Why do you feel when you're Kendrick's age, we won't be around? Like I'm still living. I'm just not hanging out with you. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that's what
Why?
I'm trying to say.
All right. Okay. Now you said it. Why do you think that?
Because like you said 18, and like 18-year-olds, there's like so many stuff they could do.
18, you in high school.
You still in high school.
You still in high school. Age when you turn 18, you're not immediately out of high school. It's you would hope that 18 that you're about to graduate, which would be me next year, class of
Shout-
2024. Shout out.
I'm class in
yeah.
1994.
Ooh.
Word. I'm still like, why you don't think? Oh, that is intriguing. I'm gonna be thinking about like, I'm
But
gonna
you
be at
did this, I
home
was like, that's not gonna do anything.
I'm gonna be just like,
You got 3 audios.
I'm just, wow, my son made, like, so you think, so like, in 9 years, you don't think we'll be playing Kirby
Like,
12 or something, and or
I bet Kirby won't even be a thing.
Oh,
like,
you
a lot of things end in
You got,
like
you got,
9
you got
years.
hope. There's always hope. Things end, but things also continue and prolong. I mean, football's been going on for 100+ years. It's evolved and changed throughout the years, as we do. So,
Well, let me say this, Dylan. My goal is for us to still be hanging out with each other in 9 years. How about that?
okay.
All right, good.
or I definitely know. If there's one thing,
And then I'll tell you Which one's my
That's
favorite?
one thing I got.
That may be what do it, but anyway.
But no, I was
Also,
say
I
it.
don't think that question will ever be answered by father or mother ever.
Watch, I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, right?
Well, what's
Can you answer it the first
I'm like-
time?
17? What's you know what, Dylan? I'm gonna do a quick little thing.
Okay.
What's 21 minus 17?
4.
4. So we got 4 years, and so definitely know in 4 years, me and Dada will be bonding together. 'Cause you know what happens at 21?
You're an adult.
Well, that. But you know what else you can do at 21?
Basically, a lot of stuff.
Well, yeah, that's true. But do you know what happens at 21?
We're gonna go and have a root beer.
I can do that with you anytime right now. But you know that's gonna be one bonding experience I want to have.
Dylan, your brother
What?
trying to get me on the Fatherhood podcast to say that I'm about to take him out.
This is what I said. 4 years. That's why I had him do the math. So he says 4 years. So 4 years.
Okay, that's right.
We're gonna have a strong soda. How about that? We'll have a
I
strong-
still know what you're talking. I still know.
Yes,
Like, you
very
got
good.
to say strong soda. I was like, I know what you mean. You don't have to say strong soda. Like, I'm too young to know.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Probably,
He's smart.
that might be part of the reason why we won't be together in 9 years. But what does she got?
You're funny, boy. Well, let's get a little back on the tracks. Don't want to derail too quickly, but
Oh, I have some questions for you guys too.
oh, okay.
Just a
Well,
few. Just a few.
Well,
I was like,
I still got it's still my show, and I still got some
your
stuff.
show. Well, we gonna steal the thunder. It's gonna be our show, every night on I don't know, whatever TV work word, Fox.
No.
yeah, right.
Oh well, you're supposed
You're
to be
right.
part of it. You're supposed to be.
Oh dang! I should have told you to be ready for that.
I ain't good.
No,
at
we,
young act-
you only can catch the Daddy Everyday podcast on Evan Vision on YouTube.
But, like, don't we have, like, like, on Roku, there's, like, a channel of that.
Exactly. Good job. Good job, Dylan.
All right, now let me ask some. Now let's say you and me, let's cut it straight. 180 angle right here. If you were
Angle.
if you and me were teenagers together, do you think you and me would be best friends? Do you think we'd be cool with each other?
Okay, good. I'm glad you changed it from best friends to cool with each other. Yeah, I'll definitely be cool with you. Yeah, you seem cool. Like if I need some help with my homework, I would probably come to you. If I needed somebody that I could take their pizza, I would probably come to you. I wouldn't get, I don't know about fashion advice from you, but
Yeah, I know.
You
I know.
already suck at that.
Well, I know good. I know fashion. You keep it simple. You don't got to be worried about it. Hey,
I'm telling you, that's my motto. That's how I dress you guys for school. Well, not you anymore. But Dylan, I keep it simple. That's how I dress myself. I wear one color, and that's it. There we go. But no, you remind me of me. Although they say we look alike, I don't see that part.
Same.
Right. They say you look like me too. I don't see that.
I remember, like, at the Dream Store, one kid said we look like each other. I was like, no, we
They
do
said,
not.
yeah, I don't even think you guys look alike. I mean, we all blind. That's about it.
No, we ain't.
we all got these spectacles.
Yeah, I was thinking in mine. So, but yeah, we would be cool. We would be cool. I don't know about this one, but
Hey.
but no, we would be cool. Yeah, because you're like me. We have similar sense of humor. So yeah, we roll. You be my road dog.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Dylan, do you think if y'all were elementary school students, would you want to be his friend?
Yeah, I think so.
Really? But not for long though, right?
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, I would.
I think we could be, like, if we were, like, kids together, I think we could be
If we were
friends
kids,
for a
if I
while.
was in the 5th grade and if I looked lost in the hallway, would you help me?
I mean, like,
I'm
wait,
like-
how are you going to be lost in the hallway if you're in the 5th grade?
No,
No, no, some kids don't know. Like I'm new at the school. I go in and it's like, oh, where's Miss Walker's class? I don't
Mrs. Walker's a 4th grade teacher.
see. I'm super lost. I don't want to go back. Can you help me find room 503?
Yeah, if I even know where that is.
Okay, he's so literal. Yeah, but no. So before I ask my questions, I want to do something.
Alright.
Now, I don't know if you guys ever heard the term giving someone their flowers.
I have not.
Okay, so I've written several books. I've done several talks, magazine interviews, TV interviews. I've been to different cities to do talks and things like that. None of it would have happened if it wasn't for you guys. You guys inspired me to be a better dad, to be a present dad, to everything that I am as far as fatherhood. It's because you guys inspired me to do that. So I want to literally give you guys your flowers.
Okay.
Aw.
So I give you this one
Nice.
and this one. And of course, you guys can put those to the side. But I want to thank you guys. I am so proud to be your dad. You guys make fatherhood a joy. Just keep being you. That's one of the things I tell you guys, is to be yourself. Like for growing up when I was y'all's age, I tried sometimes to be different, to try to be like other people, and kind of confused me more than anything. And as I just got older, it's like, you know what? Just be me. Just be yourself. Like even when you were younger, you used to watch and put you on Front Street, My Little Pony. And you remember?
It happened.
Yeah.
So we grew up, we evolved.
No. But it was one of those things. But you even admitted, you was like, you can't tell your friends that you watch it. But I was like what you like, enjoy what you want to enjoy. Just be yourself. So you guys are your true selves. I love you guys. I need to apologize because you already got the bad vision. I gave you that. Those hairlines are gonna fade. I gave you that, so I'm sorry for that.
That'll make me slap you with this flower.
Oh, you're gonna want to once you probably turn about 15.
Well, 15. I still got good hair.
Well,
I don't know about that.
Barbara had to spend a little extra time in the front, but just a little extra time.
The extra time is here because these are gonna start growing in on be just like you. Let's hope, unlike you, these can connect. You know?
All right, and
Just like him, so your beard's gonna turn white like his.
Yeah.
my beard is not white; it's silver or gray. It's not white.
I can see where you mean by gray, but I don't see silver at all.
Isn't that the same almost? Silver a little shinier.
It's a little more shinier.
I think this is silver then.
The shiny thing's your skin. You got that oily skin.
No, that's just good complexion. That's all. You guys gonna get that too. And I hope your voices don't get deeper. Forget that apology. I hope your voices don't get. I hope you sound just like me.
Forget the apology. I'm gonna hit you with this.
But no, seriously, I do want to thank you guys for making me a better dad, or making me want to be a better dad every day.
Thanks
You're
for
welcome
making
for
us
that.
great sons, you know. But you got some for us?
Yes.
Other than the flowers, these are pretty nice.
Yes. Oh God, no.
What?
Oh
No,
no.
it's not gonna fit. So
Great.
I'll just hold it.
I was like, no.
But so, with that being said, my path or journey to being a great dad for you guys, what is something that you think I can improve on?
Dylan, would you like to answer first?
No.
No?
Do you think there's something I can improve on, or I'm on the right path?
No, I can think of right now.
Well, dang, that means it's something then. Because
I mean,
he could have just gave me out and said,
nah,
"I'm on
yeah,
the
I
right
think
path."
stuff's good. I mean, you know, I always hope to, you know, do play more games, do more things with you. But, you know, as a working person myself, I get, you know, sometimes, you know, it's the job. But, you know, I do like to, at any opportunity that we are both free, that we can do something, you know, maybe over like summer, we can go out maybe to the park or something, you know, throw the football around. That's always been fun to do.
Well, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's just be intentional. That's all. I need to be more intentional when it comes to that, when we have free time to take advantage of it. So we're definitely going to do that. during the summertime, in fall, winter, spring. Well, just
Definitely not winter.
well, just being more intentional of taking advantage of the times that we have together
Yeah, even
to do
the simple,
things.
simple eat out or just
Yeah.
simple walks and always nice to do.
Yeah, I agree. So we're going to make a pact together to be more intentional. So like, I don't have to bring it up. You guys can bring it up. Like to say, hey, let's go do such and such. So, yeah.
Hey Kendrick, after you said that, like now I think, hey, that is something you can like prove with like giving us more activities to do outside.
Oh,
Like be able to take us outside more.
okay. Okay, door. I mean, you guys can reach the door handle. So, but yes, I will take you guys outside more. So, yeah, we can definitely do that. I definitely want to do that. So, we definitely gonna be more intentional in that. Okay, so this is a tough question, but it's one of those ones that I need answered or want answered. Is now it being 3 years into it, how are you guys handling living in separate household? Like, how is it for you guys?
Handling fine.
Very good.
No, I'm good. You know, I get to still spend time with the both of you, which was my main, you know, I guess 3 years ago, main concerns. Like, I still want to be able to see both of y'all at least, you know, actively, you know. So, but I'm get to you, you know, I see y'all like a lot still throughout both weeks that, you know, I'm either with you or with mommy, you know. So, I'm glad that I could still, you guys are both still in my life, and you're both still close, you know, like y'all still talk, and you know, so I'm glad that both of y'all, you know, we're all still, even though we live in separate
Yeah, we're
places,
still family.
We're all still
Yeah, we're still
together.
family. Okay, cool.
Just like the same experience, just with a different parent throughout each week.
Right. All right, cool. Do you remember when I first showed you my apartment, what you said?
No,
Where I
3 years ago.
you said, okay, this is a nice place, but how are you gonna afford it? But yeah, I haven't checked on you guys when it comes to that, so that is definitely something I need to be more conscious of. It's just making sure you guys are good, and I want you guys, whenever you are feeling any kind of way, to just open up and talk to me. Like say, hey, this is what I'm feeling. Especially like with the next question I'm going to ask is, what did you guys, first of all, what did you guys expect it would be like? Is it what you guys had hoped it would be like, at least?
What I hope, yeah, you know,
Okay.
still be able to see y'all, but you know, I guess that was again another worry I had, but you know, I was just hoping that, you know, I could still be, y'all are still both in my life, so
Okay.
you know, it's all good.
Very good. Very good. So now the real hard hitting question. If you had your choice of a character that you can replace in a movie or cartoon, who would that character be that you will be the star of? Told you these hard hitting questions right here.
That's one. I enjoy. I consume a lot of media, and I all consume
a lot of media. Go ahead.
Why you bumping him like that?
No, he can say I watch a lot of TV, but no.
No,
he
because it's
consumes
media. It's not just TV. It's not just games. It's not just anime. It's media as a whole, you know. So, you know, different stories, you know. Of course, I don't know. I mean, just depends, you know. It's hard to say. And then sit down and really think about that. I may have to take a week off to really just think about that one. But duty calls, so
Dylan, what character would you like to replace and you became the star?
Wait,
Any cartoon, you become the main star.
well, when you say it like that, it's like, oh, that's easy.
What?
Because in Transformers franchise, Optimus Prime is like the main character, like always. Like he's in everything.
So you would like to be?
So like, because I made like I thought of my own Transformer character, so I would like take out Optimus throughout everything and place in my character.
Oh, okay. I'll play a cameo in there. I'll be like a Jeep in it and transform into a robot. Yeah.
Well, now that I think about it, I think you know, I think I know a character. You know, they're based off a real life character, too. But you know, I don't know if they have a movie yet. But
He said movie or TV series, so you don't have to worry about the movie.
You know what? TV. You know, we know the NFL. You know, comes on TV. You know, so
Who would you replace?
who would I replace? Well, that's an interesting question. There's so many
Who's the kid?
great characters.
Oh, no, not Cool. You gonna replace Cool from the Falcons?
Nah.
You gonna be the kicker?
Oh, I mean, kicker. Hey, that's too much pressure at one specific time. But you know, maybe
Who?
who, you know, I wish they were still, you know, still on the team. But you know, if I could go back to what was it 2023? Go back 7-8 years to the starting quarterback of the Falcons in 2016. You know, if I could do that, I would.
Just get to it.
I want to lead. I want to be that one to lead. You know, my team to the promised land and maybe alter history, or maybe that dude in the future. You know.
You had to bring that up.
It's a part of the culture. It's part of
That actually might have been the life changing moment in life. I still think about that. Besides fatherhood, paying these bills, and that I think about every day. But no, I want to thank you guys really once again. I can't say it enough. I hope, you know, and I don't think I tell you guys I love you enough. I think I show you, because that's how I was brought up. My folks showed me they love me, but they never really said it. So I just want to make sure I be intentional and say I love you guys. I really do.
We love you too.
I love you too, old man.
Oh, that's
To me,
good.
it doesn't matter if you say it or show it. Just needs to know. I just need to know that you love me and you make me feel like I'm loved.
Oh, that was a tender moment. Oh, don't call him cute. He gonna get mad and knock all this stuff off the table. But I want to thank you guys so much for sitting down with me, doing this show with me. This means a lot to me. Just like I said, I want you guys to be along for the ride. I mean, you guys inspired this. It's only right that you guys be along for this ride. So, flowers are something that actually I want to start doing, because there are several people in my life, not just celebrities, but like people in my life that I need to give them their flowers, and not wait. Because one of the things I did was I had the ideas of doing the flowers, and I was going to give one to my dad, who passed last year, because I didn't thinking we got all the time in the world. So it's time for me to start giving people their flowers and start doing the things that you need to do and want to do in life, because we don't know how much time we have left. So apparently 9 years or something. But anyway, but thank you guys for doing the show with me. This has been great. It's been helpful too. Like I look forward to us bonding more, especially when we go back and look at this episode and point out things. I know I'm going to be focused on Dylan the whole time. Like I'm going to have to watch this several times. One time I'm just going to watch Dylan the whole time.
And another time you're going to have to watch Kendrick. And the next time you're going to watch both of us. And the next time you're going to watch you.
No, I'm never going to watch me. I'm probably going to watch it with the muted.
Muted, so I'll
like
have to hear.
Oh, all our voices together? Oh, we're finna mess up some speakers, y'all. We about to
Imagine that.
Yeah, we're about to mess up some
Hey,
speakers.
next time we got to bring a piece of glass, see if it shatters.
Oh, I have no idea where you were going with that. So,
glass doesn't work like it does in the movies.
like, no, it doesn't. So make sure you don't try to hit yourself over the head with it. Don't
Well, I
shatter
was
like
saying that. I was saying, well, high pitched voice. You know, maybe the sound waves will fracture it or something.
Look at that, using sound waves. I thought he was going to get more technical than that. But thank you guys for joining me. I guess you guys were the hosts. Yeah.
Guess so.
Yeah, I guess you guys. Yeah. So thank you for having me on my show. Thank you guys. I
Of course,
appreciate
anytime
that.
I'll invite you back next time.
Oh, great. But before we go, let me do my housekeeping. Social media, Daddy Everyday on Instagram, Facebook. DM me if you like. I accept DMs if you want show information, things like that. Also, reach me on the Twitter. They call it the Twitter, right?
No.
Daddy Everyday 24 because somebody beat me to Daddy Everyday. And then also email at info@daddyeveryday.org. Also, daddyeverydayshop.com. If you would like to purchase a book, I got hit up in my DM about where do we purchase the book. So you also can go to daddyeveryday.org for all information on Daddy Everyday. I think that's about covers everything. Anything you guys want to tell the world? Let's say if the whole world's listening right now, what would Kendrick like to tell the world?
I was going to say that Delonzo Barnes is a very great father. Very great. Love him. He's sweet. Nice.
Aww.
Dylan,
Dylan? The whole world's listening. You can tell them anything. The whole world is listening to Dylan right now. What would you tell the world?
Honestly, I don't even-
And that'll do it. That's what he wants to tell the world. That's what he wants. But thank you
Actually,
guys.
I think I know something.
Oh, okay.
you can look directly forward.
Yeah, look directly forward. Look right there in the camera.
All right. In this world, there are two types of people. There are people that are good to other people and people that are bad to other people. And I just want to let you know that you should be the people that are good to other people. Because the people that are bad to other people shouldn't be on this world. And instead, just be good, not bad.
All right. So
And because that's what this world needs. Just needs a bunch of good people.
very good. Thanks, Dylan, for that. Thank you guys for tuning in. We out.
Bye-bye.
Oh.